Is the clash everyone has been waiting for. Bayern Munich versus Barcelona. That'll be followed by Manchester City versus Lyon tomorrow night. Now, to look ahead to both the games, we have former Manchester City player and Sony Sports commentator are now Terry Phelan with us. Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much for talking to us this morning. First up, I have to ask you, tell me about the format of Champions League now, short snap format. What do you think about it? Is this one for the future?
It's exciting. It keeps people on. It keeps the professional footballers on the balls of their feet, and it's something to look forward to. And you've got one bite of the cherry, and that's it at this present time. And if you miss out, you miss out. There's no going back. You haven't got a second chance. You've got one chance, and you've got to get it right in that one chance. It's exciting. I think it's exciting. It's nail biting for the supporters of them clubs. It's a format which they've obviously thought about. I'm not going to complain about the format because we haven't got enough days left, because we are going to be starting, the major leagues are going to be starting up again in September. Don't forget, we've got the Euros coming up after that next year, and then we've got the World Cup coming out after that. So there's going to be a hell of a lot of football being played over the next couple of years. So to do it this way, it's fine by me. I'm not going to complain.
Right, lots of questions, lots of football matches coming up there at the rear end of the year. But after this event resumed, there has been a quick turn of events, including the upset last night. What has been your favourite match so far?
For me, Manchester City, the first match they went to Real Madrid, and they got a fantastic result, 2-1 there. To bring back to Manchester. And we've seen the other night how fantastic it was. It's going to be exciting, so I hope everybody's up and watching these fantastic games. But Manchester City, for me, it's up to now Pep Guardiola now to really prove that he's got a squad capable of really winning this Champions League and the Holy Grail, what he's been looking for the last few years.
Now, you have played for Manchester City. The club has never won the Champions League. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much chance would you give the club to win this tournament?
Well, they've got a chance like everybody else. You need a little bit of luck in it and all. Obviously, every game's difficult. You've got to get over that hurdle. Like I said, the opponents are going to come with a game plan. You have to be able to act against that game plan. Manchester City have got a great chance like everybody else. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's very, very difficult to say, because Lyon's going to be a hard side to beat. We've seen what they've done. We've seen how they won their game against Juve. They can score goals. Memphis Depay up front, what he's like. When he's on fire, he can score goals, and the players around him. So it's not going to be easy for Manchester City, but, they'll play their normal game. They'll keep possession. They'll look to pull Lyon's defence one way and the other way. They look to get it into little pockets.
Terry, 8 teams entered the biosecure bubble before this leg began on the 13th. How easy or difficult is it for the players to remain in that bubble?
Well, I mean, the professional football players, I know there's going to be a lot of stress and strain on them. I'm sure they'll have the best medical advice. I'm sure they'll have the best sports science. It's got to be done, and it's the fittest of the strongest who's going to get through and who's going to win. We know there's been a lot of football played with the start-up of the leagues again, La Liga, obviously EPL, Bundesliga and Serie A. A lot of teams have had rest. If you look at Bayern Munich, they've had a long time, finished quite early, so they've had a long time to rest. Do you want the rest, or do you want to keep playing and keep momentum? It really works in hand. It depends how you prepare for the game, and this mini tournament is going to be happening.
Terry, now a Barcelona squad member has tested positive for COVID-19 before the team travelled to Lisbon. Would you say that the news would weigh in on the team even before, they take the ground before the match against Bayern?
I think it will do. Depends what type of player. Want to keep everybody free from it, especially footballers, the normal people. Anybody want to keep free from it. So I'm sure it will do. It'll be an impact on them. What player is it? Where is it? Is it a second player? Is it a squad player? Is it one of the main stars? But at the end of the day, you don't want anybody catching this virus. So for me, this is what I'm saying. We've got to take our hats off to these professional players who are going out there and they're actually playing. It's sad news, and I'm sure they are professionals. They'll think about it, but maybe it'll make them stronger to go out and win the game for the person who's probably got the COVID-19 virus.
Right, it is a test of their character, no doubt. Now, Bayern did not appear unfazed after the COVID break. They came back and they won some of those games in spectacular fashion. Are they the favourites versus Barcelona tonight? Would you say that it is Barca's game to lose?
Well, they've been in fantastic form, haven't they, Bayern Munich? Been fantastic form in their own domestic league, winning that comfortably. Coming through the group stages of the Champions League, winning that comfortably, scoring lots of goals, winning all the games very comfortably, finishing that off. And now they're into the last stages. Obviously, every team's got an eye on this trophy, and they're one of the big guns. They've got some fantastic, talented players in there. Obviously Lewandowski, we know what he's all about. We know he's scoring goals. I don't think they'll fear Barcelona. It's all for Barcelona to do, isn't it? The pressure's on Barcelona because of what happened last year. They have to, get the monkey off the back, and hopefully Lionel Messi's on top form and he can carry him through. But it's not all about Lionel Messi. It's got to have players around him who can produce the goods and all. And we can't just look upon Lionel Messi, but...
Barcelona are the overwhelming favourites for this game against Bayern, but can they get past Bayern is the big question. Thank you very much, Phelan, for joining us this morning.